What up, Dokkaners? We need to talk about the 7-year anniversary and all of the tickets that are headed your way during this massive celebration, because already the confusion is starting to spread. I have been seeing questions in the comments, in the Discord server, in my DMs, what certain tickets are for, where you can get them, how many you can get. And the funny part is, they're not even asking about the appropriate ticket. So in this video, we're going to be talking about how each and every ticket works, what they look like, where you can get them, and how you can differentiate between them, because it is a very important thing to distinguish between these different tickets so that you guys don't feel like you have a whole bunch of copies of a ticket that you think is really valuable, when in reality you have 0 copies of that, but instead you have like 70 copies of another ticket that is far less valuable. So let's just jump in and take a look at these tickets. I've put it all together on this little sheet here. Should be very easy for you guys to see. Honestly, this is all you need for the video, honestly. So you got the 7th anniversary, you got the 77, you got the Ton of Thanks, you got the Red Zone movie, Red Zone GT, Dokkan Festival A, and Dokkan Festival B. These are all 7. So let's just briefly go through what each of these are. Out of all of these tickets at this current juncture, folks, you only have one ticket, and that is this one right here. The 7th anniversary ticket is the only one that you have, because this is the one that has been given to us throughout the entirety of the countdown celebration. We got these during the 7-year countdown missions. We got these during the countdown campaign login bonus. We are still getting them. We're not done getting them, but these tickets give you access to this SSR and SR banner. This is a 7th anniversary free summon banner where you have the ability to summon some pretty random but pretty great units that don't necessarily hold any place in the meta at the moment, but certain units could link pretty well with some other key units that you're going to be pulling during the 7-year. Some nice 40% supports are also in here. But more importantly, these free summons will also give you an opportunity to potentially pull some LRs. So how I like to view this is basically a glorified 7-year anniversary friend summon, or not friend summon, a weekend summon. If you guys have been around long enough, you might know the weekend summon is basically a little thing that they would do every couple of months, where you would gain some tickets throughout the entirety of the week through some extra missions. And then on the weekend, you would have the ability to use those tickets in a summon, where you could potentially pull some free SSRs, or better yet, some unfeatured LRs. And it resulted in some pretty cool luck for some people. So this could be another way for people to get some LRs in the process. Honestly, every single ticket here gives you access to for a possible LR summon. Every single ticket will do that, which we will explain in a second. So here you have the opportunity to pull some unfeatured LRs and hopefully run away with some really nice value. Imagine doing a random multi, getting nothing on any of these, and then randomly pulling a Turles or an Ultra Instinct Goku. How great would that be? I'd say that's pretty good. You can earn quite a few of these tickets, but keep in mind you can only use 7 of them at a time, just like a weekend summon. It is not a guaranteed SSR sort of situation. It is just simply a 7-unit multi where you have the potential to pull some SSRs, but it is not always guaranteed. Guaranteed. I like saying that. Anyway, moving on to the next ticket here, we've got the special 77-unit summon. This is, of course, regarding the banner that has the opportunity to give you up to 3 LRs in one multi. The special 77-unit summon. This is such an amazing banner that I'm actually surprised that we're going to be able to do this twice, but we are. Just like every yearly anniversary, we're going to have the opportunity to spend some stones and summon, and also do it through tickets. The tickets are completely free. You earn these through missions throughout the entirety of the 7-year anniversary, but just look at the potential here. The 40% supports in the first row, the amazing 40% and other units in the second row. We got some nuking leads and some random units moving down here, but still, they are all a lot better overall. In terms of collective quality, they are much better than these units, let me tell you. And then again, you have another possible way to pull some more unfeatured LRs. It just keeps on coming, folks. Another way to pull some LRs, and that too on top of the guaranteed 3. So during your first 74 units, if you happen to pull another LR, that will not count against your final 3 count. You will still get those 3 at the end. So that is a really, really good prospect right there. The possible opportunity to pick up even more LRs on top of the 3 that are headed your way. These can be obtained again through missions throughout the entirety of the 7-year anniversary. Just going to quickly show you at the end here. You need to get 15 on the first part, 13 in the second, and 15 in the final to accumulate a grand total of 50. Also 7 during the login bonus. 7th anniversary during the first login. So right as you start. So all that totals to 50. You're going to need every single one. There will be a thing later on down the line where if you didn't pick up all of the tickets, they will have like a residual 77 special summon banner afterwards where you can like use some of the tickets for singles. So if you can't pick up all 50, you'll have to do it that way, but you should be able to pick up all 50, and I will show you how to do that in another video. So that is the second ticket. The third one is the Ton of Thanks. This is the rainbow ticket that can be used on any of the summonable pay-to-play banners. These are awesome because, well, actually, they're all pay-to-play. But what I was trying to say is these rainbow tickets can be used for the main summonable banners. Part 1, Part 2, how, why? That's just how it is during the 7-year anniversary, folks. We have 2 tickets that you're going to be able to use on these banners, on the Part 1s anyway. And one of them is the Ton of Thanks. These can be obtained throughout the entirety of the 7-year anniversary as well. They can be obtained via missions and I believe login bonuses as well during the 7-year anniversary. So both can total to, I think, around like 50 or something. I think last year we got a total of 50 tickets. So you can use these 5 at a time to summon on these banners, Part 1 and Part 2. In my opinion, I personally feel like Part 2 is the better banner to use these tickets on, because generally speaking, the Dokkan Festival banners are the one that you want to be spending more time on, trying to get as much value out of them because you have more possible upside. Whereas the legendary banners are all basically luxury banners. They are not required, but they would be nice to be able to summon on once in a while. So if you happen to use your tickets and maybe run away with a tech or an STR Kaioken Goku, or maybe even a Vegeta, or both, that is an absolute win of the highest order, because you are really defying the odds and summoning some crazy LRs on a banner completely free. I think that's a lot better than wasting the tickets on here, because you spend stones here, most of the time you're probably going to get rewarded for it, whereas on the LR banners, that could very well not happen quite a bit. So that is the Tanabata, or not the Tanabata, sorry, the Ton of Thanks. I always get that confused. Ton of Thanks, Tanabata, you know. And then we got the Ultimate Red Zone tickets. This is very straightforward. There are 2 different tickets, one for each event. As you guys know, the Ultimate Red Zone is going to be the toughest event of all time in Dokkan when it releases on Global. And on this event, as you complete the missions, you will earn tickets along with those mission completes and the Dragon Stones. With those tickets, you can then jump into that banner and summon for some actually pretty decent featured SSRs. The Goten and Trunks are monsters. They are absolutely monsters with their EZAs. The Broly is fantastic. The 18 is actually really good too. And the Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta will be receiving their EZAs during the 7-year anniversary, making them also really good. In fact, the Tech God Goku will be like one of the best TORs in the entire game. And then you have another unfeatured LR pool situation, but this time it is a lot more focused. You are looking at just a small selection of LRs. So imagine running away with a Turles, a Janemba, maybe both, you know? That could be awesome on these summons. And again, it is a 7-unit multi, not a 10-unit multi. But this is what the movie side looks like. This is what the GT side looks like. Out of the 2, the movie side is way better. It's not even close. We have far less LRs featured here, but then again, that also means that you have a higher chance of pulling one of these. But then if you look at the featured SSRs, these 2 units, the Hellfighter 17 and the Android 17, are really good. And as is the Pan, I guess. And, you know, these guys are decent. But looking at them from a distance, I feel like this collection is better than this collection. But it doesn't matter. So those are where you can use 2 more tickets for your hard work on the Ultimate Red Zone. And lastly, but not leastly, we've got the Dokkan Festival A and the Dokkan Festival B. These tickets are basically the tickets that you're going to be getting back as you summon on these banners. So let's say, for example, you do 3 multis. You'll earn like 9 tickets. If you do another multi, you will then earn 12 or 3 more tickets, meaning you have 12. You can then use 10 of them to summon again on the ticket version of this banner. Not to be confused with the Ton of Thanks. So this is where some confusion could come into play. Notice how the Dokkan Festival A and B are solid yellow color, and the Ton of Thanks is rainbow. So that should be a nice little way to differentiate. But also, this is being given to in a finite number. You're going to be getting like around like 50 at most. Whereas the Dokkan Festival A and B tickets, you could earn an infinite amount if you just keep on summoning. The more you summon, the more of these tickets that you'll get back, which you can then use to feed back into the banner. So basically, like every 10 multis, you'll be earning 30 tickets, right? So that's kind of how it works. If you do a bunch of summons, you'll get a bunch of tickets, which you can then do for extra free summons after the fact. And that's pretty much it, folks. Dokkan Festival A will probably associate with the God Goku and Vegeta. I don't know for sure. It doesn't really matter because Dokkan Festival A will be for one and then B will be for the other. There's no difference in value. Just I think it's going to be God for A because this one's on top, but we'll see. So there you have it, folks. All 7 tickets fully explained, fully differentiated. Hopefully you don't have any issues and you are not too confused. I will be making a video very soon on how to get every single one of the tickets in here in separate videos. So look forward to those. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below and let me know in the comments, how many 7th anniversary tickets do you have right now? I'm of course talking about this top one right here. How many 7th anniversary tickets do you have at this very moment? Check your treasures, check your box, see how many total you have, and let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.